Welcome, dragon enthusiasts. If you're here to explore the enthralling world of Call of Dragons, you're in for a treat. This video unfolds the epic saga in captivating segments. Join me as we dive into the mystical realm of dragons and destiny. Let the adventure begin!
Name's Kella. Not to brag, but I am known far and wide as the savviest trader in all of Tomorrow's. Pleasure to make your acquaintance, my lord. Wouldn't be a very savvy trader without a decent pair of eyes, would I? And where would a lord like you be without a trusted advisor? Dronky, say hello to our guests. You're here for dragon glass, ain't you? Not much of it on the market these days. Nobody's seen so much as a glimpse of the stuff. But today's your lucky day, hon. I just so happen to have some in stock. Of course. Went all the way to the Dragon's Maw to get it. And I examined it all myself. Top tier stuff, perfectly transparent, light as a feather. Well, I don't actually have it on me right now. It's all yours, though. I just might need a little help.
What happened?
Well, things have been a little chaotic since the night of burning stars. A couple days ago, I ran into a horde of those awful darklings. Was walking down a road I have walked 1,000 times when I got robbed in broad daylight. Mama always said, life's worth more than gold. Took me about 3 seconds to decide to drop all my goods and turn tail.
How unfortunate. May the ancestors bless you.
When I came back later, the darklings had taken all the dragon glass I had. Not even a shard left behind. And now, the road to the Dragon Maw has been blocked off, and that was the only dragon glass anybody could get their hands on for miles. Lucky for us, Dronky picked up the robber's scent, led me right back to their camp. It's not far from here. Kindness like that, it warms my heart. It truly does. You have my word as a trader. If you can help me get my goods back, the dragon glass is yours. Free of charge. Oh, good. Kella keeps her word. Ask anyone.
Hey, kid. Is this all of the dragon glass you lost?
No. I had a whole bag full. Now there's less than half of it left. Dang thieving red eyes! Don't they know how hard it is to be an entrepreneur? I appreciate you trying to comfort me, hon, but to lose all that dragon glass? Hold on. Donkey's holding his right hoof up. That means there's danger afoot. Those dirty thieving scoundrels have got to be nearby. I can't stand to lose any more dragon glass, hon. We better hightail it out of here! And both Dronky and my dragon glass are safe and sound. Perfect! A happy ending all round! I couldn't have done it without you, hon. Deal's a deal. Take as much dragon glass as you like.
This is some excellent quality dragon glass. I'll only need a small amount. Except for the black mist inside the mana stone. You can see that the two are practically identical in both appearance and quality. From the look of it, the mana stone really has been corrupted. Originally, it was a naturally occurring volcanic rock, much like dragon glass.
Huh. So mana stone's a volcanic rock after all. Wait a minute. What is mana stone anyhow? Is that so? Sounds like it could mean big profits. Big problems. Let me take a look at that mana stone. I feel like I've seen this stuff before somewhere.
You mean you've seen one of those Darkling curse rituals too?
No chance. I wouldn't hang around to watch a creepy scene like that. But that black mist. Oh! I once sold somebody a dagger made out of dragon glass. Sharp as anything, but light as a feather, would float even if you threw it into the sea.
This dagger of yours, was it called Dragon Rift?
As a matter of fact, it was. Now, Dragon Rift, that was a masterpiece. But it was so expensive that nobody ever bought it. When I bought it from its original owner, everybody laughed at me. But when I say I'm gonna do something, I do it. So I got a mage to enchant it using some super expensive mana. When the enchantment was done, the dagger had some kind of energy swirling inside it. It looked like mist. The day I finally found a buyer, I broke the sales record for the most expensive weapon ever sold at Silver Star Bazaar.
I can't see how enchanting a weapon could lead to something like that. Kella, did this misty energy you saw swirling inside Dragon Rift look anything like this mana stone?
It looked kinda similar. Different color, though. The mist inside Dragon Rift was blue.
Perhaps the mist came about as a result of enchanting dragon glass. So the Darklings are stealing dragon glass and enchanting it, creating mana stone. But as Kella says, the mist inside the dagger was blue. Kella, do you remember who you sold Dragon Rift to?
Sorry. The whole deal was done through an intermediary. I never found out who the buyer was.
Unfortunate. It seems we have no way to compare Dragon Rift to the Mana Stone. It will be difficult for us to find out any more about the Black Mist. That's a real shame.
What's with the long faces? Why not just make another? The dragon glass y'all have came from the Dragon's Maw, just like the stuff that Dragon Rift was made of. And I bought the mana straight from my pal Percy. He's got a huge collection, all top-notch quality.
It's worth a try, my lord.
You'll find Percy's Mana Hut at Black Crow Gorge. I can take y'all there. I heard things are a little chaotic over that way, though. Y'all better get going. Of course.
Gold pieces, 50 gold pieces. Everything is a commodity here, and risk is no impediment to the savvy traders of the underworld.
My lord, everything is ready. I will begin enchanting the dragon glass. It may take some time.
Y'all mind if I hang around, see the results? Promise I won't cause trouble. Besides, I figure y'all could do with a supplier who's willing to give you a friends and family discount. Good luck, Ogron. Donkey's got his left hoof up. That means he's optimistic.
My lord, the ancestors have smiled upon us. The enchantment was successful. The dragon glass is filled with mist. Just as Kella said, enchanting dragon glass with mana results in blue mist, rather than the black mist inside Mana Stone. We have been able to confirm that this is the way that Mana Stone is made. But Mana Stone's power does not come from mana. Instead, it draws strength from some other dark force.
A dark force, What could it be? While you were enchanting the dragon glass, we had some scouts' reports come in. It is exactly what we feared. The Darklings' rituals are happening more and more often. The Darklings are spreading Mana Stone across Tamaris like seeds. And now, it is beginning to take root.
I have an idea that might help us figure out the origin of this dark force. We place the enchanted dragon glass next to the Mana Stone. The energies of the black mist and the blue mist appear very similar, though they also seem to be diametrically opposed. Our experiments have found that they have a common origin. Mana is drawn from the magical ley lines that stretch across Tamaris. So this black mist must have also been formed during the very earliest days of the realm.
Is there any way we could dispel it and purify the Mana Stone?
I've tried to dispel the mist, but to no avail. It seems that we have no way to purify it at present. But now we know that the black mist shares a common origin with mana. We can use that information to find out more. And what's more, since the Darklings have been using Mana Stone for their curse rituals.
Right! If those Red Eyes are using Mana Stone in all their evil deeds, then they must know how it works. Let me join them. I've got an ear to the ground in every city in Tamaris. And Drunky's got a mean tick on him, too. We'll get those Darkling secrets out of him in no time. The pleasure's all mine. When we find a way, it'll be up to you to purify the Mana Stone, Ogron. I'll be in charge of processing, marketing, and sales. If we can harvest all that energy, we'll make millions! If we give it all our energy, we'll save millions of,
Kella's network of contacts should help us to get a better handle on things. Bakar, we'll still need you to keep an eye on the Darklings' movements. I've noted today's findings in this Mana Stone research report. Feel free to take a look, my lord. We must find a way to purify the Mana Stone as soon as possible. May the ancestors guide us.
I went to Millstone Village today. Got a friend who's in the hospital there. His name's Albert. We're both members of the Merchants Guild. He's in pretty bad shape. Bloodied and bruised. I couldn't bear to look at him. Last time I saw him, we were drawing up plans to start exporting stripling trees to the south. He said we could start working together as soon as he'd finished moving his last shipment of ore.
You talking about that caravan that was headed south?
Yeah. How'd you know, Bakar?
I heard they came under attack from a giant bear. Real mess. Only the captain got out alive.
Yep, that was Albert's team. The Vestals at Millstone Village say Albert's wounds came from a giant bear, and they could sense dark magic coming from inside him. When I saw him, he was in and out of consciousness. He managed to get a few words out. Bear. Curse. That was all.
From the sound of it, that was no ordinary giant bear.
Dark magic. Curses. Got to be darklings behind this.
Kella, do you know the route Albert's caravan took?
Albert told me he was taking ore to the south. If they were taking the usual route, they'd have passed Antler Cave. There's a Merchants Guild rest stop there. If Albert left any notes behind, they might be nearby.
My lord, we need to find out the truth about the attack on this caravan. It might lead us to more clues about Mana Stone.
Take me with you. I've got to find out why Albert was attacked. If there's even the slightest hint of a clue, my drunkie'll be able to sniff out the truth.
I'd better get ready to head out.
Nice work, honey. I knew you wouldn't let me down. You're reliable, just like Drunky. Let me see what's written here first.
So, are these things from the caravan?
Yep. There's a couple things missing from the notes, but it's enough to confirm it. Yep. Merchants are used to writing daily logs. The road is a dangerous place. If something happens, our experiences are the most valuable thing we can leave behind. Dangerous spots on the road, the best caves for sleeping, that kind of thing. That's why you always take notes. Even when he was badly wounded, Albert insisted on writing until he couldn't write anymore. He was no coward, that's for sure.
From the look of Albert's notes, he came upon darklings performing their curse ritual on a bear.
Darn red eyes.
Sorry to interrupt, Chief. Scouts say there's a group of trolls coming this way. They've got Mana Stone embedded in their bodies, and they look mean. Leave them to me.